This task involves using certain websites to help us plan a journey in terms of train times, bus times and fare prices. So first of all, let's jump into a web browser, and there are 2 or 3 good ones. They all pretty much do the same thing for trains. We're going to have a look at 2. The first one is called Trainline, so I'm going to type in Trainline into Google and press enter, and there it is. Click on the top one, and with this one you can look at times, but you can also look at prices as well. So let's say we want to go from Bristol. That gives you a choice, so I'm going to choose, I'm going to say Temple Meads, and I want to go to Western Super. Let's just go back to Western. There we go, Western Supermare. And let's see, where do I want to go? Well, when do I want to go? So let's say we want to go on, let's go on Christmas. No, not Christmas Day, because it might be closed down. Let's go on the 12th, Monday the 12th. And we want to leave at, so departing, let's say we want to leave at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to click, left click. You can also choose arriving at. Maybe I want to arrive by 10 o'clock. And do I want to come back? If I don't, I can just click one way, or if I do know when I'm coming back, I can put that in. I'm just going to go with one way. There we go, click it, and that greys that out. If I want an open return, that means I can just get another ticket but come back anytime I like. It's going to be a bit more expensive. How many adults are travelling together? Well, we can go up to 9 there with some children. I'm just going to go for 1 at the moment. When I'm happy with my selection, I'm going to click on times and tickets, left click, and see what happens. Okay, here we are. So I can go earlier or later, and you've got the prices down here. That's pretty good. Let's see, so you've got the time you are leaving at the top and the time you arrive in Western Supermare down the bottom. When I've chosen the one I want, let's say that one's fine, left click, and you've got a running total there of how much it's going to cost you. Bristol Temple Meads to Western Supermare, off-peak single. Have a look at the details there, that's fine. Or if I want to go first class, I can click on that, and it goes up to nearly double. So let's go back to there, continue. I'm going to click over here. Do I want to reserve a seat? No, not particularly. Do I want travel insurance? Nope. Now, do I want to get a bus ticket as well for when I get there? That's quite handy, so you can choose to add that in as well. So let's say unlimited bus travel, see Western Supermare, so I'm going to click that and add that in there as well, and you can see it's added to your total down there, and there is a booking fee too of 75 pence. When we're ready, let's go to continue. If I'm an existing user, I put my details in. Otherwise, if I'm a new user, I need to click on that, put my email address in. Let's put my Putin one. Press continue. Do I want to collect from the station? You need to keep the number for that one. And they'll email me a reference number that I need to have that, so I have to type it in order to get my tickets. Or I can get them sent to me, but that's going to cost me a bit of money. So I would always go to collect them from the station just before you get there. You can always go to the counter if you haven't got your code with you. When I'm ready, I'm going to click continue, and I'm going to check out. So I can pay with my card or I can pay with PayPal. Double check everything, remove things. Actually, I've changed my mind, I don't want the bus ticket. I can remove it, wait for it, and there we go. So all my details are there, and remember, we know how to copy and paste, so if we wanted to, we could copy it all and paste it, but it'll also send me an email anyway. Okay, I'm going to close that down. That's Trainline. The other one that's actually quite good that I use is National Rail. So take nationalrail.co.uk, does the same thing. Where are we going to go from? Bristol, Temple Meads. We need to continue. Oh, there we go. We're going to go to Western. There we go. And let's say we want to get the first train on Saturday the 10th. We don't need to put a time in there because it's going for first train, and I just want a single, so I'm going to unclick return. Let's go. Let's click go. See what comes up. There we go. So it's laid out slightly differently, but the price is the same. It'll also tell you the cheapest fare. First one is at nearly 5:45 in the morning. It arrives at 5:45. That's really early. Okay, choose the one I want. Any of these will do. Click buy now. GWR, Great Western Railway. Just thinking about it. So National Rail has redirected us to Great Western Rail, as you can see up there. The train line didn't do that, but you can see the cost is the same. When we're ready, we can add other journeys. We can choose our seat. We can add a bus ticket. You can see it's all the same. Click continue. Collect from or get them sent. It's a bit cheaper to get them posted. Still not cheap though. And there we go. Pretty much the same. Now I know also finally with buses, let's say we need to find out how we can get some bus timetables. So I'm going to just type in Bristol buses into the search engine and see what comes up. National Express, no. First group, there we go. Let's click on first group. I recognise that symbol. So we just choose where we're going to go to and from. So let's say we're going to try and get to Bristol College, let's say, or from Bristol College to let's say Park Street, Bristol. Let's see what happens. Click plan journey. So it's given us a few options. Let's say we want to go from Bristol, Bristol City College, let's say that one. And where do we want to go? Park Street. Is that a train station or just to a place? Well, let's say we want to go to the train station, so Park Street. Just thinking. Here we go. So there's a little bit of walking. That's because we're leaving now. So it's going to take a long time because there aren't any buses, so maybe we need to change the time. So let's see. We could go to timetables over here on the next bus. Let's go to timetables. Let's have a look a little bit more. So you can choose by your bus number, or you can choose where you're going to go. Bus numbers here. So if you know your bus number, and you can then choose Monday to Friday, Saturday or Sunday. Let's click Western. There we go. Let's look at Western Supermare to Bristol, Monday to Friday. Just left click on there, and there you go. You've got your details. So we know Western, getting to Bristol, and then a little bit further down, hopefully we'll have the opposite way round. There we go. Bristol to Western. Alright, so we can plan our journeys with the bus tickets. We could also look at routes and maps. Let's have a look at route maps. So see where it goes. Choose your service. So we had the Western one. I can't remember which that was now, but let's click on this. PDF is a file, so it's going to download. Or it's going to display in the web browser actually, but we could download it if we want to. We could save it, or we could print it up here. Here we go. So it's the kind of thing you'll pick up in the bus station if you wanted to. And you've got maps and all sorts of things, all the timetables there. It's going to Cribs. If you want to save it, click on the save button, and it'll ask me, well, where do you want to put it? I think I'll put it on the desktop. Left click, press save, and it's there. Now if I close this down, there it is. I can save it, I can email it to myself, I can do all sorts of things. Left click, 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 and there it is. If I scroll down here, you can see all the details, so that's quite useful. I can take a look at that. I could also open up Google Maps. Type in Cribs, see what comes